I've been experimenting with the Simply Earth products, and I have two of them, the Meadow Foam and the Camellia Seed. The Camellia Seed is supposed to be really good for fine lines, and the Meadow Foam is supposed to be really good for sealing cuticle. I have found, in fact, that when I use, and I've been doing all sorts of experiments with my skin and my hair, and when I use the Meadow Foam, and this, I am a true believer in this, when I use this, my hair does not frizz up the way it usually does, and I just finished brushing it. When you brush curly hair, and I don't know if this is true for everybody or just for a lot of us, but when you brush curly hair, what you end up with is not curly hair. You just get a poof of frizz. And that has always been my experience. So I cannot brush my hair once I wash it, or either that or I have to straighten it, which is the only reason I straighten my hair, because if I don't, then I just end up with the poof. Here's a little bit of a sampling, because I do have a tiny bit of poof right here. But I also still have a whole lot of, well, definition of sorts here where the hair is still together. This is, you know, the under part is always the worst for me, and I don't know why. It just will not retain moisture. This has made it so that my hair, and you can see also, it's got a pretty healthy look to it, considering that I dye it all the time, which of course dries it out and fries it. So this has really made a huge difference. And as long as I don't overdo it, I don't get an oily look, just a shiny, intact look. Just the tiniest little smudge there. I really want to focus on my under, because that's where I'm always the worst. No matter what, I just will never get a decent under. Now I've used all sorts of oils on my hair. This stuff smells like heaven. I love their shampoo and conditioner, and I use it all the time. The oil therapy, it's pretty much worked like every other oil therapy. They work like silicones. I've got them all over the house, so I don't even need to search the house and show you. But I've got all sorts of the silicones and the oils for your hair, and none of them have actually been quite right. You know, they either grease up my hair or they don't do anything. But this has been really good at keeping my hair from frizzing up and allowing me to retain a little bit of my curl. Oh, the top of my hair, by the way, never gets curl. I've got straight hair up top, so very frustrating. The bottom, curly. Weird, right? So for that reason, I'm telling you, if you have curly hair, this Meadow Foam by Simply Earth is just amazing. This is my best friend right now. Love it, love it, love it. And there's also one more thing I use it for, and that's going to be a whole different video. But this is also a great primer if you mix it with another product. Well, I hope that's helped you find a product for your hair that you are going to love. I'm telling you, if you've got curly hair, I don't know about straight hair. Obviously, I can't really judge on that one. But for curly hair, when we brush our hair out and all we get is the frizz, if that's you, try this. This is amazing, and I love what they stand for. This is a really good company. On paper, I mean, I've never met the people personally. See, when I use the Meadow Foam, I do lose some of the curls still when I brush it out. It's just inevitable. But it doesn't take on that big old poofy frizzy piece, and I still at least have some of my curls, so I still look like I'm, you know, not just a straight frizzy mess. One day we will find the perfect product that just does everything for our hair. But until then, this is the best I've found as far as waking my hair back up, making it look healthy, and getting those curls back intact. Another thing that is interesting is, since I've been using the Meadow Foam, I don't know if you've ever tried this. I've seen girls who can twist their hair and just put it in a bun and it'll stay. And I've tried that all my life. I've tried that. Whenever I don't have a clip, I just try and twist it just like I've seen others, and it never stays. And I think the thing is, it helps if you have curl in your hair. It really does. I mean, I've had my hair long for 20 years and I've never been able to do it. Since I've been using this, and I can't say why, I really cannot say why, but I can do it now. I can just twist it up all sorts of ways and it will stay. And I really would love to know what the difference is. But up until I started using this, I have never once been able to get my hair to stay without a clip holding it in. And now I can.